Okay, today we're going to make a hooded towel. First you got to do is get out your supplies. We want vinyl. We're going to do ALF. Here's the vinyl. You want a hand towel. Right here. You're going to fold this in half. The short sides, which it's going to be long. Keep it long. Okay, we're going to cut it in half this way. I'm not cutting this because I already have one cut. When you cut it, this is for your hood. This is the one we're going to use. You also need a bath towel. We're going to go with the black. First thing you're going to do is you're going to get your pattern. You're going to print out your information sheet. Put your colors. You can always change them when you pick out your vinyl and your towel. I'm using my 10 by 10 Matty frame. Stabilizer you're going to use is tearaway. If you have the wash away tearaway, even better, use that. But this is the tearaway. Alright. We're going to put this one, make sure it's even. You're going to get some wash away to put on the top. The purpose for the top is to keep it from coming up. When you cut your vinyl, you ain't got to worry about cutting your towel so much. Alright, make sure this, I have mine marked. Make sure that's in the middle. Stretch it out. Okay. You want to make sure it's even. Make sure your middle is in the middle. Mine needs to come over just a little bit. There we go. This is ready to put on the machine. Our pattern up here. Anytime you do DST, it's going to look different, so that's why you have your piece of paper. You're going to go to number 3. Okay, do not confirm your pattern yet. Bring it up. Alright, now we're going to put our colors in. I got 1 through 11, so, which I don't have 11 colors. We're starting out with 106, so 13. Alright, let's go ahead and change this. When you put this in, you're going to stop it. You're going to have it stop automatically for you. Our first step, that's our color. We want it to stop after it does our first one. That tells us, puts down where to lay your vinyl. So, hit the second one right here. Bring it up. That's going to stop it and bring it out. And then when you go to the next step, when you hit start again, it'll bring it back in and do the next step. The next one. We're going to do same color. We want it to stop before it does number 3. And pull out. We're going to cut the vinyl. Alright, next one. And when you print this out, you get steps of what it's going to do. So, next one's going to be black, actually. Okay. And then we'll put our black vinyl down. So it'll come out again, and black again. Alright, next one is going to be for all of this. Yet again, stop. Light color. Stop. As soon as you pick your color, it's going to move on. So that's why you put if you wanted to stop first. Black. Then we got white. And then we got the darker. Which is there. And then we got the eyes, the eyeballs. Whites of the eyes. Going to be white. Alright, we have everything in. We don't need to stop after them right there because we've already cut and everything else. We're good. So, we've got on now. You can confirm. Go to step 4. You're going to trace to see where it's at. And I'll just do the square. You'll make sure it's in the middle and where it needs to be on the end. So we're going to turn you a little bit. We're going to come. You want your design to come. You'll see on the bottom, your cut part goes on the top. On the bottom is sewn right there. You want it just above it. Now, if you're doing your own patterns, or if you change up your patterns like I do, you can always have it do a line first, and so you can make sure it's where it needs to go. Alright, and you want to make sure you got it even. So, we're going to do this again. Alright, we've got it even. I didn't pay attention where it's at the bottom, so we're going to do the slower go around. Alright. We know it's not going to hit the frame or anything. We're good. We've checked it. We're good. It's not hitting the sides. It's evened up exactly where we need it. So exit out of that one. And then use your light, don't use your light. Don't matter. Make sure this is set on auto with 2 arrows. And it's going to change needles for you. Go to the next one automatically. But it'll stop where we've told it to stop. So now we just... Alright, you see how it pulled out. So we're going to put our vinyl in here. I still need to cut my vinyl, so I'm going to stop this and I'll start it back up in a minute. This, we're actually using some fur because it is alpad fur. And if it doesn't work out with this fur, I got others, but it's just for my brother anyway. So it'll be fine. So We ran step 1, it came out. You're just going to put this over it. And then we're going to hit start. Now we're going to cut off the excess. These are the Gengar double curve. The tip comes up, this like this. This you can get a close cut to your thread. And it's the one time if you have vinyl under it and stuff, or your towel or whatever, you don't have to worry about cutting through it. Okay, I have my piece of fur cut. We'll straighten it all up, brush it out, whatever we need to do later, because I still got to put another piece on there. Now, when you go to hit this, sometimes when this pulls out, frame, wrong position, all that kind of stuff, just hit exit. Okay, whatever it is. Do what you're going to do. When you hit the start button, it'll go back. Okay, now we got black for the eyebrows. And I'm not going to show the whole making of this, just a couple of times so you'll get the gist of it. You see it will stop each time that I programmed it to stop, pull out, put what I need. It'll do the stitch for the placement. First is a placement stitch. It comes out, and then you put your piece on there, and then it'll do the hold down. And it's going to do that a couple more times because I still have this. We now have this finished. We're going to take off the blue stuff, loose threads and stuff. Got some right there. So we're going to turn this. Alright. This is where I take my lighter and just burn off the extra threads. Try not to leave it on one spot too long. Ask me how I know. You can burn a towel. I have a little butane lighter that I use. Let me see if it's working today. Yeah. Well, I think it is. Yep. Turn it up. I get my extra threads. We're going to cut this one. Alright. Don't put the lighter on the hair. This, I've got everything covered, so I'm just running it to tighten up the threads. Okay. We have our alf done. We're going to unhoop. Turn the hoop upside down, unless you put something else in it, the bottom part. Easier to get apart. Okay. We tear this off. Now I do not pre-wash my towels, but I put a color catcher in there and in the bag when I put them in a bag. With washing instructions. Alright, now we're going to get rid of this. Now this is tear away, but it's also wash away, so you know, all this, I tear off the big stuff to get out of the way. You're going to fold it in half. This is the outside part, it's together on the inside. Match up your ends, and you're going to sew along this edge. Once you sew that, you're going to have your hood. Okay, so let's turn it around. I have a sewing machine and I have a serger. I like to use the serger. Clean that out. I used to use the sewing machine on it, but I like to use my serger. Turn that, because I think it does a better cut. Alright, the side that you cut is the side together. This is the top. So I get an even cut. You now have the hood part. Now, you notice this has a point. You don't have to have the point. Hold it like this, and you're just going to serge across. And you can do like, you know, a little bit of a circle or straight across, it doesn't matter. Or do nothing, it's your choice. There we go. You got that done. Alright, now we're going to attach the two. This is fray check. You can get it at Hobby Lobby. Let me see. There we go. Hobby Lobby, probably Amazon. I just go to Hobby Lobby, use my 40% off coupon. Put your fray check on the ends before you cut off the ends. That keeps it from fraying. Let it and dry a few minutes. After it's dry, after it's almost dry, not completely dry, almost dry, take your iron, run your iron along them, and it'll keep it from getting hard. It makes it softer that way. Alright. Once you got it ironed, snip off the ends. And have your big towel. Get stickers off, whatever you need to do. Alright, your tag, make that on the bottom, inside. I usually cut them off. You're going to fold the big towel in half. So you got your edge there. And just put a little crease in it. Alright, so that's your midways. You're going to put right sides together. So I have this. Let's flip it around. This is my middle. I'm going to put it with that. Hold them kind of stretched out, because when you sew, you know, it's going to stretch it out a little bit. We're going to pin it together. You're going to remove the pin. Now I'm going to go back to the serger, and I'm going to run a seam from this end and do it all the way across. After I get this attached, I'll come back, I'll show you how to fold them. We have these sewed together now. So, it's ready. This is how you spread it out. You're going to fold it 1/3 up. I'll do this inside so I got a little bit more room. Do it 1/3 up. Bring this down and put it even with this right here, even with the edge. I don't know if you can see, I'm trying to do the best I can over here. Alright. Then you're going to take it the other third. You still have it right on the edge. You're going to roll it. Halfway. Get your other side. Roll that one up. Now you have it together. Do like this. Flip that down. Put a ribbon around it. You can put a ribbon around it, and that keeps it together, and it's ready. The other way, same thing. You're going to do 1/3, just leave that out, and 1/3. You're going to roll it up. And then you're going to kind of hang that behind it and tuck this over, and then again put a ribbon around it. I like it the other way. So I'm going to tuck this back in. All I need is my ribbon around it, put it in the bag, put your washing instructions, throw a color catcher sheet in there. You know, towels are new, towels haven't been washed. Sometimes they bleed. You don't want somebody getting all of a sudden there, especially if they get a pink one. If you have any questions, need to know anything else, you know, shoot me a message, shoot me an email. You can go to Donna's Embroidery Plus YouTube. I'll have them posted on there, the different ones. If you need to look at it again or something, you ain't got to save it. I'm putting all my videos on Donna's Embroidery Plus on YouTube. You can catch it there. You can catch it on, you can also see it on the Donna's Embroidery Plus Facebook page. And of course, it'll be on the Hollyama page, Hollyama USA. Alright, talk with you later. Bye.